My name is Patrick Kalonde, and I'm presenting on behalf of Youth for Environmental Development. Youth for Environmental Development is a community-based organization that operates in Area 22B in the city of Lilongwe, the administrative capital of the Republic of Malawi. Our community has a lot of opportunities and, of course, some challenges. And one of the challenges that we face is the problem of waste disposal. Another challenge that we face is the challenge of urban flooding, particularly during rainy season. So with my friends, we decided to start an initiative to raise awareness to community members about environmental issues, local environmental issues such as waste management, and global environmental issues such as climate change. And we have organized a series of activities going to schools, talking about such subjects. We have also been organizing environmental cleanup activities, for example, waste cleanup exercise. And we have also been organizing tree planting activities in our community. And when we were doing that work, we heard a story about a gentleman by the name Dr. John Snow, who at the time when London was affected by a cholera outbreak, that is in the 1800s, he took an initiative to map out the cases of cholera, and he was able to draw a pattern that enabled him to have enough evidence to convince a board that was responsible for public health for this particular community to remove one water pump. And when they did that, it made a big difference. That was the end of the cholera outbreak. He went on to start a field in public health, which is called epidemiology. And we were inspired by his work, and we realized that as a team, our work can be more impactful if we develop our programs on concrete scientific evidence. So we started mobilizing volunteers to collect data from our community. And this helped us to learn more about our community and explore opportunities of making our work much more better. And one thing that we did, we mapped all the waste dump sites, illegal dump sites in our community. And we also visited people's homes to learn more about waste disposal options that households have. And we observed that majority of households did not have any option for disposal of their waste. That was obvious because the waste that we saw in the river channels along the roadsides came from our own homes. And we saw that a small percentage of people were on private waste collection programs. And this year, 2021, we observed that the number of people on private waste collection programs seems to have increased. And a colleague from my team wanted to learn more about the pattern in subscription in private waste collection programs. And we had a hypothesis that households that live closer to dump sites have a convenient alternative for disposal of waste. And as such, people who live far away from illegal dump sites are the ones who are likely going to subscribe to private waste collection programs. And my colleague went around collecting coordinates of locations where there are stickers like the one that you see on the screen. Those stickers are placed on gates of households that are on private waste collection programs. And we downloaded building footprint data from OSM, and we were able to isolate homes on private waste collection programs and those that are not on private waste collection programs. But statistically speaking, we observed that there was a very weak relationship between subscription to private waste collection and the distance to a dump site. That's just one part. We also moved on to develop understanding of the problem of flooding, and we mapped the extent of flooding for one small portion of the river in the community. And we saw clearly that at one point, the flood extent was enormously wide. And at that particular location, there was a bridge. And that gave us a picture about the role which urban infrastructure plays in increasing a risk to flooding and other challenges. So based on our work, we know that there might be other groups that are doing similar initiatives. And the work is also much more similar to historical examples like the work of Dr. John Snow. But I think today there's a need for more deliberate support to strengthen the technical capacity of such groups. For example, through deliberate mentorship programs, training opportunities, and even city funding. In that way, we can be able to accelerate the impact of such initiatives. I'm looking forward to discussing with you about such programs. Thank you very much.